Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're gonna chat about the congratulating the players who got call-ups to their national teams and the DDC is starting this weekend for those of us who still wanna watch Kaizer Chiefs because there's not much Kaizer Chiefs like movement happening. We were all expecting Chiefs to sign, but one thing we all know about Chiefs doesn't really sign players late, and there's that whole deadline day transfer window, what. Chiefs is never really involved. Yes, the Tanzania one could have happened in Jan this year, but Chiefs doesn't really do business like that. But yeah, guys, to those who have not subscribed, please subscribe. I'll say it again and again. Over 90% of the peeps who are watching the show have not subscribed. It would do the channel so much for you to subscribe, etc. Look, we plan to do big things on the show, but obviously we just need to know that people have bought into the show and people like the show, etc. So it's up to you guys. It's up to you. Good to a miracle or what. So yeah, let's kick it off. National team collabs. Obvious Pule Modi, we talked about him. Halala Pule. Well done. I think like so much is happening for you, my boy. You signed for Chiefs. You're like you lost a parent, which is a tough thing. You get a national team call up. Like Chiefs fans are praising you. It's your time. It's your time. I know Pule Modi is 30, but Pule, it's your time. Over the next few years, you're playing for Chiefs. Like, just do your best, boy. Like, the promotions will come, the rewards will come, and you deserve it. You've worked hard. And yeah, just stay disciplined and just the last few years, take it very serious and do the most for Chiefs. Yeah, so that's Pule Modi. Well done. Dove is also got a national team call up to Mozambique. If I'm remembering correctly, yeah, I think it is Mozambique. Well done, Dove. It's surprising because Dove has an injury, so basically now it seems like he's recovered, so he'll play for his national team before he plays for Chiefs. I really hope that he doesn't get injured because we want Dove to be in the team. And like I said, me personally, I would like to see Dove playing a defensive midfielder with Castillo. I would like to see what can happen because Dove has nice direct passes to the midfield. So for me personally, I would have liked to see Dove as a defensive midfielder. I personally think it would look good. It would look good, but that is just me. Because I remember at some point, Benny McCarthy used to play Dove as a defensive midfielder, and Benny McCarthy used to call Dove Wome the Ramos of South African football. So that's why I know he can play the position. It's just that Chiefs has not tried him. So yeah, that's that. Then obviously Ditlokwe also had a caller for Botswana. Well done, Ditlokwe, our captain, our co-captain. I know he's not an official captain, but for me, when I look at Umsimango and I look at Ditlokwe, I just see captain quality players. They just look like real captains of the team. So they are leaders. You can see how they communicate with each other. So well done on those call-ups. They are deserved. You guys have been doing well. We know Modi isn't in the best of form, but like he's scoring goals. So, sometimes those things do help you. So well done to that. Because if Modi is scoring out of form, imagine what happens when Chiefs is playing proper football and and Modi is actually in form. Then yeah, it's crazy times. It's crazy time. So well done to the call-ups. And yeah, DDC is starting, guys. Who are we looking forward to? I saw that there's this white boy. I think I'll grab his photo and put it up for you guys to see. He's a promising under 15 player. I've never seen him play. I've just seen highlights of his goals. But seeing a highlight of a goal when you are playing in an under 15 and stuff is not always a true testament to how good someone is. It's when they start playing for the reserve team or playing for the senior team where you see how good this player is, because a lot of you who are like proper like who know Chiefs. No, Guti, there used to be a boy. I forgot the boy's name. There used to be a boy who was coming up in Chiefs youth ranks a couple of years ago, and the media was going crazy because when he was playing in the lower divisions, under 15, etc., etc., he was scoring hat tricks every game. Every game, this boy was like destroying team after team after team. He was a goal scoring machine. I think at some point he had like an appearance of 20, and like he had like 40, like he had played 20 games and had like almost like 45 goals or something like that, etc. But the thing is that, did he ever play for Chiefs? No. Did he ever play in the DSTV Premiership? I do not believe so. The last time I heard of that boy, he was trying to find his way in Tax University of Pretoria. So, and I think that was still NFD, if I'm not mistaken. Because there was a time EUP was in the DSTV Prim, but I think that time that this Kaizer Chiefs boy got there, they were in Imvel. So they were in the NFD, so it tells you that in youth football you can be scoring all these goals, but it doesn't mean that you will be a star. Where you are a star is how your team is putting you into the first team. Why do I say this? Let's count all of our top scorers. We had Utwala. Twala, where is he now? Botswana. We had Yusuf Banting. Where's Yusuf Banting now? I don't know. I don't know where Yusuf Banting is. We have Ulitlotlo. Where's Lutlotlo now? Adabayo Litlotlo. Where's Litlotlo now? I don't know. We had Uduba. Where's Duba now? He's not playing. So you see, we had players who were scoring in the lower divisions and reserve leagues. But when they got to... We even had Nicholas Maynard, if some of you even remember that white boy. Nicholas Maynard scoring goals for days in reserve team. First team, no goals. Or they didn't play them. Because a lot of the players, we have to be honest, they didn't get a chance to play in the first team. The coaches didn't play them. So, like Duba now. Duba could be the best striker we have in the world, but you will never know if he doesn't play. How? Minutes determine if you are a good striker, etc., etc. So that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to say. Let's not put too much pressure on these boys because we don't know what they'll be. So we're looking forward to Umfundo Vilagazi, looking forward to Utitejani, Omega Mdaga. We're looking forward to Aiden McCarthy, will probably play more for the reserve team for DDC, even though he's training with the first team. But yeah, Uduba most likely will be playing for the reserve team, even though he's training with the first team. Samsung, I always say the way he plays reminds me of Virgil van Dijk. So I wonder why he has not made it to Chiefs. And last season he missed so many games for Chiefs, and I couldn't tell if it was an injury or he had school commitments or what. I don't know. But Samsung, he was always like the one of the center backs who we thought was going to be like a Chiefs proper center back, but he just sometimes disappears, and you can't tell if it's an injury or what it is. But yeah, we have Samsung. Mulife is injured. There's that other goalkeeper, I forgot his name, but he's also good, that they're also trying to groom at Chiefs. So we have interesting players to watch out for, guys. Who are you looking forward to the most? We even have Uneo, that boy who's like about 15 or something, the striker. So we have a lot of good players. But I will say this. This is one thing I'll say. I know, and I don't like always comparing Kaizer Chiefs to Mamelodi Sundowns. But sometimes Sundowns makes moves that make me sad as a Kaizer Chiefs supporter, because I can tell my team is not doing these things. And they're not doing these things, whereas Kaizer Chiefs has told us that they are trying to build the youth development again. But even though they're telling us that, they are not doing it. So we all know Guti Sundowns now hired like a technical director for the youth or something like that, a youth head coach or a youth head of, I don't know, development, something like that. And this guy basically groomed Cristiano Ronaldo, and he also groomed Nani. And now he was, if you remember, Nani, who played for Manchester also, and that guy comes from Brazil. He was doing youth development, what in Brazil. So you can tell good the Sundowns is, and if you follow like football, there's a Twitter page called Football. I think it's Football Stage. They have good quality. They always show highlights of the youth games, etc. The JDL. They always show like highlights, and they give all the news. So if you wanna see some interesting news about youth players, you must go there. There's some bright young talent out there. But if you follow that page, you'll realize that Sundowns is signing each and every talented young player. Sundowns is signing all the talented young players and putting them in their team. That's where we saw Abuma Bena. Hey, there's so many. If you go there every 5 minutes, you hear Sundowns signed this player, Sundowns signed this player, Sundowns signed this player. And Chiefs, dolol. We don't hear anything about Chiefs now. So it's things like this where you like, at least if Chiefs could put in Farouk Khan or something like that, it would make sense. Sorry about the buzzing. Hey, someone was calling me. You know, these people trying to sell us things. What's the thing airtime? You'll get a phone. Whatever. But yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to chat about. Tell me what you think. You think, which players are you looking forward to? Yeah, which players are you looking forward to? And what are you looking forward to in terms of the Bafana game? Bafana game, we'll do a starting lineup of what we expect this weekend and stuff for you. But yeah, guys, tell me what you think. And thank you, and blessings. And yeah, today, anyone who has subscribed to the channel, I wish you good fortune. You must be a millionaire and a billionaire because you are a true supporter. Well, millionaire, billionaire, and everyone who subscribes and likes the channel, fortune unto you. It's funny, man.